Yeah, I could bring that part back when he starts. Yeah, right there when he's like doing that detuning. What's he doing there? That's cool. Ah, this sounds so good. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Into the Music. And my name is Greg, and that guy over there is Chris.
Yep.
And I'm always having trouble with
Yep.
finger location or
All right,
whatever.
so
It's
far,
always,
so good.
you think after 90 videos that would like have it down.
Yeah.
So with that said, Chris,
Good.
I'm hungry for another video, man. I just, I'm starting to shake. I need one. Give it to
Okay.
me.
Okay. This will be
Fix me.
quite filling, I'm sure. Okay. I recently reacted to a Smith song called How Soon Is Now.
Yeah.
And I happened to uh say, I had a certain opinion about the singing in the official version. And so I started looking around and to see who, looking for any covers of this, and I actually stumbled upon a video by Johnny Marr, who's the guitar player from the Smiths, and
Yeah.
he's doing this with his band, and he's singing it. So that was really, I really like seeing a different rendition of it.
That's
And
cool.
I'm not going to say any more about it, but I'd like you to give it a listen and let me know what you think. I know you know a lot about the song itself,
Yeah.
but I don't think you're familiar. I'm guessing you're not familiar with his. I know you're a big fan of his, so
I
maybe
do
you
like
did
him a
hear it.
lot. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. All
Um,
right.
I actually don't. I haven't seen him do a version of that song,
Okay.
and so this is pretty cool.
All right. So
All right.
cool.
All right.
Cool.
Cool. All right. I'm intrigued
Find
now.
out. We'll
All
find
right,
out what
man.
you think. Okay. Good
All
deal.
right.
Okay, I'd like to thank KCRW for inviting us here. It's been really, really nice to be here. It's been a great pleasure. It's been great to work with the great Bob Clearmountain, who I've admired for years, and so many of his records changed my life. Right on Chic. Thank you very much, Bob. Thanks for coming out to see us. This one is an old ditty from the old country. Sun and the air of a shyness that is chrome and gold boulder. I am a son in air of nothing in particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say I go about things the wrong way? I am human and I need to be loved just like everybody else shyness that is criminal and vulgar. I am a song in her. Oh, nothing in particular. You shut your mouth, how can you say? Go about things the wrong way. I am human and I need to be loved, just like everybody else does.
I'm gonna bring it back a little bit, but I've never really heard Johnny Marr sing. So this is the first time, I think. Um, and he's actually doing okay. You know, he's holding his own. Um, you know, he's not Morrissey, of course not, with the vocals, but um, the emotion that's needed for this song, it's there. You know, and I think that's what's propelling him, getting him, you know, to really be effective. Uh, the sound of the guitar, the whole band sounds good. So this is cool. I'm gonna pull this back a bit.
To be loved, just like everybody else There's a club if you like to go. You could meet somebody who really loves you. So you go and you stand on your own, and you leave on your own, and you go home and you cry and you want to die.
No, no, no. I'm just bringing back a little bit. I gotta bring that part back when he starts. Yeah, right there. When he's like doing that detuning. What's he doing there? That's cool. Ah, this sounds so good.
Los Angeles. Nice to see you again. That's been a lot of fun. Yeah, it sounded good. You did very well.
You did too. That was great. That was great.
So,
Oh
what
yeah.
do you think? Oh yeah, yeah. I know you're a big Johnny Marr fan anyway.
Holy shit.
That's not a
Yeah.
big surprise. But when I came upon this, I was like, okay, now the voice matches the song.
Yeah. Yeah.
The music.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and
I
when
was
I looked
thinking
at
that you were gonna think that. Yeah, go ahead.
but I hadn't looked at the lyrics till I gave you this song to listen to. And now that I see what the lyrics are, it's basically the narrator is a kind of a fragile person,
Yeah.
very sensitive. So
Yeah.
then I'm thinking, well, maybe Morrissey's voice did match it in that sense. But still, I like Johnny Marr's version better. Just because of the singing. Musically, it just is, it's on a par with the studio version from the Smiths, So
Yeah.
anyway, you tell me about this, because this was a new version for you too.
Well, I mean, first off, the fact that you request this, right? I mean, we just did that Smith song, and when folks are watching, I mean, like, we just did it, right? And so, wondering when I'm going to drop it, when we're going to drop it, and the whole thing, I starting to have ideas. Maybe we'll do both together. I mean, because you just threw me, for saying, hey, here's, because in that version, and I guess I'm thinking maybe, we're going to have this one come after, because, in that version, you're, you're, you like the song, but, Morrissey's voice has always been, I think, something that, is kind of hit and miss for you. And when we were talking in that version, in that reaction video, I was thinking that, you probably really you don't get as far as like with Morrissey, that almost every lyric, every song for the Smiths, it's this about shyness. It's about,
Vulnerability.
this
Yeah.
vulnerability, just shoot, not shooting that, but, like if a car crashes right now, and just, very kind of blunt, sort of tongue in cheek.
If a 10-ton truck hits us.
10-ton truck, the bus, coming ramming down the street.
Yeah, the proverbial bus hitting you.
Which that was actually a sweet song, because he was, that was life. But I mean, he has a flair, for dramatic, but before, but then I think that leads people down a path of like, he's not serious, he's not. And I think that a lot of stuff that he's singing about the shyness, and about, he just wants to be loved, and where's love, and I don't have love, and all like that. I think that there was a real side to him that was like he was exposing to everyone, in those songs, and this song, definitely included. But that's something that, we could go on and on and on about, what I focused in on that reaction was the music. And so when I saw this video, and I saw him, Johnny Marr, I mean, just, the music, the composition, begin to end, the tremolo, there's that, where, he had his band, and, you see how they're using that slide. There's that little guitar part, like, wow, that kind of cuts in or whatever, and it's so effective. And you got that kind of like wow, that little sort of wow, everything is like, everything is all paced, and I just love the vibe and all like that. So I'm gonna stop talking though, because because I want to know what you think about this version. Is it better than Yeah,
it's only better to me because of the voice. Instrumentation wise, I'd have to listen to the back to back to really know, but I like both of them instrumentally.
Yeah.
But I just thought Johnny Marr's voice fit the song better, and he's got a good voice.
I've never really heard him sing.
Mhm.
You know, so it was interesting to hear Johnny Marr sing, and I was surprised, you know, pleasantly. You know, I thought he definitely held his own. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised because I knew that, you know, he's had a career after, you know, although
Mhm.
he has played. There's actually a band and a song that I'm going to give you down the road, that I think it's going to be you're going to find really interesting. But you know, I think he's a guy that has teamed up with other artists over the years,
Mhm.
and played guitar, you know. But then I think in recent years, I think he's had a band and singing, and here we go. You know, you see him, you know, and yeah, that was a treat for me. You know, I really really enjoyed it. Cool.
I really like this version of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Made me
yeah.
appreciate the song even more.
Excellent. That's
Yep.
good. Yeah, I'm really glad. I'm really glad for that. All right, cool.
So far, so good, man.
Yeah, you want to take us out?
Sure. Hey, thanks for watching, and hit the like button, of course. We remind you all the time, and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you next time on Into the Music.
See ya.